as I was cleaning up, I was doing some work, doing some inner work, getting my day started. This came to me and I want to share it with everyone. So, usually, peace family, usually when I have certain dreams, right, and I'll try to decode them, and I will try to see, like, okay, what are they telling me, right? I notice certain patterns when there's certain things that I'm supposed to do. When there's, hold on, when there's certain things that I'm supposed to do, um, certain things come up more than once. So I've learned a technique to kind of train my subconscious mind to let me know what it is that I need to do. So when I have a dream 3 times, or the same person, a certain person pops up in my dream at least twice or 3 times, I know that me and this person have unfinished business. I know me and this person have something to heal. I know that there's an energetic cord there, whatever the case may be. And this is not with me consciously choosing to think about these people or anything like that. This is going into the dream space, wanting to know what work needs to be done, and then coming out with a result. So basically, I seen someone in my dreams over the past few nights. And it's about the third time. I couldn't remember all of the dreams, but I was remembering distinct faces, which was letting me know that me and this person have unfinished business. So when I woke up and it was the third time this morning, me seeing this person in my dream, I said, okay, what is it that I'm holding on to between me and this person, and what is it that I need to do? How do I heal it? How do I fix it? Or whatever work I need to bring down into the physical in order to release this energy, because it had been kind of almost even draining me over the few days. Like, I knew I was in the astral really doing work. Besides having to come to people's bedsides and, you know what I'm saying, do what I do when I'm on the astral on my Grim Reaper shit. But anyway, so it came up 3 times, so I know that I need to deal with forgiveness. And a way to program the subconscious mind is to tell it, once we see this many times, so I know that that's a pattern, and now I can tell my subconscious mind, once we see a person in our dreams at least 3 times, sometimes it doesn't take 3 times, but seeing them repetitively in my dreams, and I know, okay, boom, that's something for me to drop down into the physical and work on. And another way for you to train your subconscious mind is if you can write down, like, if I see, and it depends on what's most common for you also. So you have to pick symbols and representatives that make sense for you, and that makes sense for you to be able to train yourself to do this type of healing work. So when I go back, after I've seen this the third time, when I go back into the dream space, I go deal with that person in the dream space. It's my intention. Okay, I'm going to meet with this person. I'm going to, we're going to express this way, ground it out physically. I do work on both sides. So when it comes to forgiveness physically, I write it, I speak it, I, put it out into the atmosphere. And then when I go into the dream space, I also go there with the intention to heal and clear whatever disconnect or discord there is that is causing a blockage between me and this person in our predominant life paths, not just for me to walk my path freely, but for that person to get that energy released as well. So one of the main things that I do, and what I'm trying to show y'all, is if you can take things that are recurring or repetitive in your dreams, you can decode them yourself and have basically a key for your own dream decoding, right? So I know that if I see a person 3 times, it means this, and I write that down, because you also have to put in the work and be writing down your dreams. So that's something that I haven't done as much lately, but I'm getting back into now. So when I go into the dream space and I see, okay, if I see a person 3 times, I know it means this, and I'll write that down in my dream journal as a part of the key of, uncoding and decoding my own mind. because when we go to different websites and we decode, it's a good marker to see what the representatives of these symbols mean. Like if you were to see a crow, a ladybug, a strawberry, whatever, but to make your own key, because your brain is going to give you, and your subconscious is going to give you symbols and sigils that make sense to you, so you can say, okay, and if I see an animal, I know that animals mean for me in my dream space that abundance is coming, so I'll put animals equal abundance, and that's in the key of my dream journal, so that when I go back and look, like, okay, boom, I seen a family member, I know I'm dealing with forgiveness, let me make sure that I've been forgiving, let me, go back in and forgive all over again. And so I have that key there. I'm seeing animals, I'm like, okay, let me focus on my abundance. I have that written down, animals equal abundance, if I see that in my dreams. Then I'll see, I know if I sweat during my sleep, or if I'm in my dreams and this happens, and I know that this happened overnight, so like say that I'm sweating a lot in my dreams, and different things like that, then I know that I'm dealing with upgrades and downloads, right? So then I have that in the dream key, if I wake up feeling this way, whatever, or if I see, if I feel like I had to draw my swords in my dream space, and I know that I'm dealing with, okay, I've had to kick ass on the astral, there's been thoughts that I'm dealing with that do not belong to me or belong to someone else, and I need to make sure that I'm protecting myself to do the work that I need to do, or whatever the case may be. But whatever the work is for you, what I'm saying is make yourself a subconscious key, so that when you see these dreams occur for you repetitively, you're having your own dream journal and your own dream decoding system, and training your subconscious mind to show you what it is that you want to see. So you can put on there, like, once you've written these down and now you know what your subconscious wants to show you, and you've also decided, okay, this is the way that I get them best, the messages, your subconscious mind will grab onto that, and then it will show you more in ways that you are able to better figure out what's happening. So if I say that when I see a family member, I know I'm dealing with forgiveness, or I'm dealing with, cords and attachments and things like that, then I'm going to go back, and my subconscious mind in more dreams to come will show me that in a way that I can understand. So it works both ways. You have to retrain the subconscious mind to see it that way, but also pick up on what you've already been shown in order to make yourself a dream key. Now, it could be different for different people. It could be sunflowers, it could be strawberries. You could see, different things like this in your dreams, and you're also knowing and aware of what's going on and what's happening. You could see a mirror in your dreams, and you decide. Now, that's not to say that you can't look at those. I mean, I have plenty of books about dreams and things like that, just to get a general sense of it. But if you don't see those types of things in your dreams, then it's not really going to matter. So you also want to train your subconscious mind to show you what work needs to be done, how to heal yourself. And so when I go to sleep, I know, okay, my intention every time I go to sleep is I'm looking for solutions. Period. I go in my dream space with the intention of I'm looking for solutions. Show me how to solve this problem. Open the way for me to see clear and direct, what it is that I need to do. If there's any moves that I need to make, show me. If there's any people I need to connect with, show me. Open the way and make sure that there are, I'm not causing any hindrances to myself, or, that there aren't any blockages that I need to clear and make way of before whatever it is shown to me or comes to me. So I've been dealing with that. I noticed that, depending on the way that the downloads and the upgrades and things like that are happening, it depends on the activity that I'm seeing in the dream space. But either way, it always ends up showing me something, that needs to be done, something that needs to be worked on, and how vivid the dreams are. But lately, it's been where I'm having just full-fledged conversations in the dream space. Like, I'm seeing a person, I'm talking, and I'm understanding, and it mimics almost to the T what it is that needs to be happening in the physical. So I love the fact that these dreams have happened this way, because now I'm feeling like people are subconsciously telling me what it is that they truly feel, or what it is that, you know, maybe hasn't been released even to their conscious mind. So I'm very, very, you know, excited about that, because I'm hearing people say things that I may not exactly hear them say in the physical, because we know that the subconscious mind works in abstract ways. So sometimes we see things or people that don't really match a scenario, but it's very similar or related to what it is that we're dealing with. So now it's been more than mimicking my actual waking life, you know. So I've been trying to take note of that and making sure that I'm expressing myself as well. So yeah, that's been pretty much what's been going on. And so the dreams have been pretty deep, and dealing with a lot of healing. So I know for sure what relationship that I need to heal when I go in and do my work tonight. And always set your intention before you sleep, but because I feel like I've just embedded this in my brain, I know that when I'm sleeping, I know every time I go in a dream space, even if I can't remember my dream, I know that when I go in the dream space, I'm putting in work, because that's my intention. Show me, you know, what it is that needs to be done. So that's worked for me. So set your intentions. Always drink a lot of water before bed. Like, empty your bladder, drink water. You know, sometimes if you have a shot before bed, and this is, I don't know what the formula is for this, because I haven't quite figured it out, but I've noticed when I've drank before bed, like maybe take a shot or something with the friends earlier for dinner or something like that, the dreams are also very vivid. Very, very vivid. And it's like, those dreams are very physical, you know. So I don't know what the correlation is. I'm not going to tell y'all to do that until I figure out what the exact formula is. But that happens too, you know.